Hi everybody and welcome to Vanity Toru. In today's video, me telling you guys a story that I remember very little about um, from when I was in secondary school. When I was very young. When I was around 11 or 12 years old. So so the story is about I think there was long time ago. I think it was around, I would say, 6 or 5 years ago. Um, I believe I can't remember the year. I think it was around 2014 or 2015. I think it must have been around 2015 or something like that. So it was around either 5 or 6 years ago. I would have been 11 or 12 years old. Um, and what happened was, um, when I was in year 7, I think we used to do PE on like a, was it a Thursday? Yeah, we used to do I remember there was a time when I used to do double PE on, I think, Wednesday back in year 7, and we used to do PE on Wednesday back in year 7 because we used to have two PE lessons, like a whole hour of PE, which was a true thing. I never liked PE. I never was a fan of it. But I used to do it reluctantly because it was, I had to. I had no choice. Um, so I used to do PE on Wednesdays when I was in year 7. Double PE on Wednesdays. And there was one incident when and then there was these times during PE where I constantly lose my PE kit. Um, so the school I used to go to, if you lost your PE kit more than like only 3 times, you would get detention. I don't know I can't remember what you used to do in detention. Well, I still don't know what you do in detention. I've heard that you gain detention if you lose your PE kit more than 3 times. This happened to me when I was 11 or 12 years old, and so when I was like 11 or 12 years old, back at high school, I remember so I lost my PE kit more than 3 times. I couldn't remember where it was, and I just had to do PE mostly in my uniform, as well as my other clothes. Really, it wasn't really my fault that I lost it, but basically, you know, but when we found it, it was somewhere like under a bench or something. Yeah, so I I thought I actually lost my PE kit. I used to lose everything at the time, even everything. I still do sometimes, but I'm actually more responsible now. Back then, I was a bit, of a bit delusional, if you know what I mean. I was a nice person, but I was also a bit crazy in the mind. I used to be very forgetful and was always delusional. Um, so yeah, I didn't know where my PE kit was, and it wasn't really my fault. But now that I think of it, it was. Um, this went on for a long time. This actually lasted more than like 3 or 4 times, and this got to a point. Well, I've heard at the time that if you lost your PE kit more than like 4 times or 3 times, you get detention. I didn't really believe it at first, but I knew that detention was a serious thing, so I wasn't really prepared for that. But I wasn't really, I didn't really give a shit, to be quite fair. I didn't really know that you'd gain detention for losing your PE. I didn't really believe it at the time. I used to go, "You're mad, aren't you? You're mad." However, I was wrong. I think there was one day on the PE lesson in the very morning. Apparently, the PE teacher had asked me, because you lost. He said to me, "Because you lost your PE kit more than like 4 times, I'm going to have to give you detention." My reaction, I was a bit surprised, to be quite fair. I didn't know what detention, so what even was a detention, for PE. But I didn't really say anything, so I said, "Okay, I'll go into detention when you want it." I think it was around lunchtime. Yeah, I was shitting bricks that I knew I was in detention. I'd never been in detention before, and also it wasn't my fault. I wasn't livid about it. I was just, reluctantly agreed because just things need to be done somehow. But I was also hoping my PE kit would get found sooner enough. I can't really stand, just being a person losing shit all the time. So the PE lesson went fine. I mean, it was okay, as I remember. Um, you know, I was a bit surprised at how my anxiety never really got the better of me and distracted me from everything. I just reluctantly, just did, my PE lesson well. I mean, I did the PE lesson well. I just did it okay. Um, Lunchtime came, and after PE, when it ended, the PE teacher said, "You're gonna see." I think he said, "You're gonna see me after lunch, aren't you?" And I said, "Okay, sir, we'll do." So this is the part when I forgot to tell you guys what happened. Actually, right, I knew I was in detention. I was, I didn't know what to do. So I got my lunch right, and I sat down. And I didn't want to tell anyone about it. I don't want to be picked on. I don't think I'd be picked on, but I just didn't want to tell anyone because I didn't want to be embarrassed. So I just, kept it to myself. However, something just out of nowhere happened, and I knew this was a great risk. Apparently, I was supposed to go to detention after the lunch. When break time has ended, I had to report to the PE teacher. However, like usual, I completely ignored it. I went out onto the playground. Little old Thomas Shendel went out onto the playground. Little old me went out onto the playground, just delusionally going out on the playground, not giving a crap. Then what happened after then, you ask? Normality happened. I was supposed to be in detention, but actually escaped detention. I legitimately escaped detention. And just the whole day was just a normal day. I just went into lessons, and I was a bit worried that, the PE teacher was come bursting into the classroom and shouting at me, but he didn't really. Not even the next PE lesson when I actually found my PE kit, he didn't have a go at me. He didn't do that. And I was like, now I think of it also, I'm surprised that he didn't do it. Because back then, if that happened now, I'd be shooting bricks all day. I wouldn't be talking to anyone. I'd be like, oh my god, he's going to tell me off, he's going to tell me off, he's going to tell me off. But back then, I just never worried about anything. I mean, I think I now call myself a rebel because I legitimately escaped detention. And plus, I wasn't in detention for a stupid reason. I mean, now that I think of it, I would have, I wouldn't say I wanted to be in detention, but either I would think, how good it is or bad it is. That's such a huge debate right now. But yeah, I know I didn't. I'm so sorry I didn't mention the fact that I escaped detention in the very beginning of the video. But to make up for you guys, I'm going to be putting a title in this video, just to let you guys know what's happening in the story. Yeah, so that was a true event. Little old me, when I was 11 or 12 years old, when I was in my early days of high school, I escaped detention, ninja style. And yeah, I just can't believe I did it. To be quite fair, it was just such a rebellious thing. I mean, it was such a miracle that I managed to not worry about it the whole time. I completely forgot about it. I mean, I'm glad you can call these things a miracle because it's just so difficult to not worry about the things that are going to get to you. I mean, geez, I'm so lucky to be in that position. Then okay, but now I think of it, I think that was. I still would be proud of myself for escaping something I didn't do. Well, but then again, it was. I still say it's just my fault for losing my PE kit at the time. And yeah, I don't know what to say about it really, but it's just the whole truth. Little old me escaped detention when I was very young. Yeah. So I know this story sounds very short, and not much has been, and I'm not discussed in the beginning of the video. I don't think. Yeah, it's just like I just wanted to make a new video because don't worry, I'm not losing ideas. I'm just trying to process things I want to talk about, just so I can keep you guys updated. Yeah, if you guys have watched my stream, I think not long ago. If one of you had heard that or watched it, that there might be a stream another time the next day, the day after I did the stream. I do apologise if I never done a stream as of recent, just after that. Just I've been sleep deprived and I've been sleeping through the day, and yeah, I've been sleeping through the day. I never got a chance to live stream, and I was very tired. And yeah, I'm gonna probably do it again sometime. And yeah, so guys, that was a story about how I escaped detention when I was very young. If you guys liked the video, leave a like down below. If you guys didn't like it, just leave a dislike. I just want your honest opinions, how you think of it, just to be fair. And yeah, I'm hoping to see you guys in the next video, even in the live stream very soon. Not today, but quite soon when I'm available. I'm hoping to make a new live stream, so I'm hoping we'll see you guys there. Yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see each other again soon. Peace out.